Oh, today. Look at you, standing in a world that never truly wanted you to rise. A world that placed bets against your success, whispered behind your back and laid out traps, hoping, just hoping, you'd stumble. Because make no mistake, there are people out there, oh, plenty of them, who don't want to see you win. They crave your downfall. They wait for your reaction, eager to see you break, to see you lose control, to see you spiral into the chaos they so desperately cling to. They poke, they prod, they provoke, hoping, praying that you'll engage in their circus of deception, drama, conflict, manipulation. It's the air they breathe, the fuel they survive on. And you were supposed to be just another act in their sick little theater, another pawn in their twisted game. But oh, you never auditioned, did you? No. You walked past their stage, past their puppetry, past their web of deceit. And now they choke on their own bitterness, gasping for relevance, because you refused to play their game. They wanted you trapped in their storm. They wanted you chasing their chaos, drowning in their misery, wrapped in their venomous whispers. But no, you shattered their illusions. You broke free from their gravitational pull, rising higher, far beyond their reach. And oh, it kills them. It burns them from the inside out. Because nothing infuriates the toxic more than being ignored. Nothing destroys the manipulative more than realizing their strings no longer control you. You see, people like that, they feed on your reaction. They need you to care, to argue, to fight, because as long as you're engaging, you're theirs. You're entangled in their never-ending cycle of blame, guilt, and fabricated chaos. But the moment, the exact second, you stop playing, they panic. They scramble. Because suddenly they have nothing. No audience, no applause, no one to validate their pathetic routine of lies and betrayal. And that's when the truth crashes down on them like an avalanche. They needed you. They needed your attention, your energy, your focus. But you never needed them. You never needed their mind games, their endless drama, their twisted version of reality. You were never meant to be shackled to their misery. And now you prove it. With every step forward, with every refusal to engage, with every moment you rise above their nonsense, you become untouchable. They used to believe they had power over you. They thought they could trigger you, bait you, control you at will. But now, they sit in their own storm, screaming into the abyss, desperate for a response that will never come. Because you're walking into a world where their voices no longer reach, where their chaos is nothing more than background noise, where their existence no longer has a place in your mind. You were never their puppet. You were never their pawn. And today, oh today, you prove it. And how they hate that, how it eats them alive. Because people who thrive on conflict, who survive on manipulation, who depend on dragging others into their madness, oh, they cannot handle being discarded. Your silence, it's a death sentence. Your indifference, a blade straight through their fragile, crumbling ego. They told themselves a lie, a comfortable, delusional lie. That without them you'd be lost, that without their toxic influence you'd crumble, that you needed them to feel whole. But the second you walked away, the second you tore yourself from their grasp, the truth hit them harder than they ever imagined. You were always the strong one. You were always the powerful one. They never held you together. You were the glue in their pathetic, broken world. And now they sit in the ruins of their own destruction, still scheming, still manipulating, still desperately hoping, praying that you'll turn around. Just once, just for a moment, but you won't. Because the road ahead is too beautiful, the air up here is too pure. And once you've tasted freedom, true freedom, the kind that isn't laced with their poison, their deceit, their endless toxicity, there's no going back, and they know that. Oh, they feel it. And it eats them alive, because deep down, in the darkest corners of their minds, they know the truth. They were never the strong ones. You were. They were never the ones in control. You were. They needed you, your energy, your presence, your light. And now, as they drown in their own chaos, in their own never-ending cycle of destruction, you're too busy winning. And there is nothing more painful to them than that. Oh, but let's be clear. This isn't just about walking away. No, this is about something far greater. This is about starving the parasites that once fed off your energy. This is about watching them wither in the absence of your attention. Because when you cut off their supply, when you refuse to give them what they so desperately crave, they start to suffocate in their own emptiness. They told themselves you'd always be there, trapped in their web, tangled in their lies, reacting to every little game they played. They thought they had you figured out, thought they could predict your every move, manipulate your emotions like a puppet on a string. But they made one fatal mistake, and now they sit in silence, screaming inside, watching you thrive without them, watching you glow in a light they can never dim, watching you step into a power they never wanted you to realize you had. And oh, how it torments them, how it eats them alive, knowing they no longer have access to you. Because that's what it was all about, wasn't it? Access. They never truly valued you, never respected you, never wanted to build you up. No, they just wanted access to your mind, to your emotions, to your reactions. And the second you denied them that access, the second you slammed the door in their face, they unraveled, they spiraled. Because without you, they are nothing. Without you, they have no power. See, you weren't just another person in their life. You were the source, the fuel, the foundation. And now, without you, they collapse under the weight of their own emptiness. And that's not your burden to carry. That's not your problem to fix. That's the consequence of their own actions, and they deserve every second of it. So keep walking, keep rising, keep proving, without a single word, that your silence is their greatest loss. Keep showing them that you were never weak, never dependent, never bound by their control, because the truth is, they never haunted you. No, you haunt them every single day. In the quiet moments, in the late hours, in the space where your presence used to be, they feel it, and it burns, because now they are trapped. Not you, trapped in a cycle of their own making, drowning in the chaos they once tried to drag you into. You're free. You're soaring, and no matter how much they wish, no matter how much they regret, no matter how desperately they cling to the past, you are never going back. Never. Because this is your victory. And they are nothing more than a whisper in a world that no longer belongs to them.